Good morning, Busy Bees. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2026. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. Donald Trump is meeting with President Xi Jinping amid escalating global tensions. Topics are Iran war, global trade and supply chains, markets and oil shipping, etc. Now, President Xi has stated that the United States and China should be working together instead of being enemies. I think President Xi is playing Donald Trump. Donald Trump is eating it up because he's getting or hearing everything he wants to hear. The truth is that China is in a great position. Their oil tankers seem to be moving through the Strait of Hormuz. So they had I think 10 tankers pass. So they're not struggling. Plus they stockpiled. So they're in a position to sit and wait this out and let the United States work its problems out itself. And we'll see what happens, right, coming from this meeting. I don't think much will come from it, in my personal opinion. Moving on. Reports indicate that the IRS may be contemplating a settlement involving Donald Trump that could halt ongoing audits and investigations tied to his tax matters. Now, this is a huge problem. Donald Trump is suing for at least $10 billion in legal claims. If they settle, they're going to settle for in the billions, $2 to $4 billion for a sitting president. That comes out of whose pocket? That's right, mine and yours. We're struggling to put food on the table, and he's making $500 million off of phones that his MAGites will never receive. Reuters reports also that the Congressional Budget Office projects that 2026 deficit could reach roughly $1.85 trillion to $1.9 trillion. Reuters also notes that Trump's proposed tax cuts alone for the rich could add approximately $4.5 trillion to deficit over the next decade, costing us our futures. All of our futures are in jeopardy at this time from this regime. The rapid expansion of AI and cloud infrastructure continues with new major data centers projects approved for the state of Utah. Supporters say that it'll bring jobs, technology investments, and a lot of people are saying this is going to bring sickness and illness to the area as well as displacement, and that is correct. They will displace you. You will not get the proper payout but via eminent domain, what your property is worth. You'll take your pittance, your pennies, and then they'll ship you off somewhere else and they'll cause cancer. You know, these data centers are problematic. They eat up water, they eat up natural resources that are limited. AI, in my opinion, is growing too fast, and there needs to be some type of law restricting the growth. Too bad this regime got rid of all of that and got rid of environmental protections along with it. The federal government is withholding approximately $1.3 billion in California Medicaid funding, intensifying tensions between California and the federal officials. Supporters of the move cite oversight, budget enforcement. Critics argue California contributes an enormous tax revenue and is a donor to federal dollars. And blue states supply most of the money for the rest of the country, period. We should not be withholding money. You talk about fraud. Fraud is conducted overwhelmingly by insurance companies committing Medicaid fraud, not individuals. Individuals are like less than 5% of the fraud that's happening in Medicaid. And those are the news stories I'm going to cover. Let me know your thoughts. Please like, share. It really helps my algorithm. Stay smart, stay safe, and stay informed.